Hello, everyone, and welcome to our daily countdown on Sports Africa. Of course, it is 20 days to the kickoff of the 34th edition of the Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. And today, we will be going to the camp of the Pharaohs of Egypt. That means a trip to North Africa. We welcome you. Thank you for sticking with us throughout this countdown. Kyle Dogundari and James Agberebi, of course, they are here. And today, we'll be doing this in the next 10 minutes. Guys, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Femi.
Thank you, Femi. Happy to be here on today's edition.
All right. Okay. So once again, we'll say Merry Christmas in advance to all our fans around the world. Now, James, let's start. The Pharaohs, they've not won the AFCON since 2010, but you've seen this consistency with them. Of course, it's something that you have been talking about teams who have shown intention of maybe probably, having the probability of winning it maybe in the nearest future. But again, I think that the attention might be gradually shifting from Mohamed Salah because Egypt now have a number of options in their attack. I remember 2018, it was Salah through when he got injured. The Pharaohs couldn't almost even do anything in Russia. But this time they have the likes of Omar Mamouche, who played for Eintracht Frankfurt. They have the Mustafa Mohamed, who played with Nantes with a Super Eagles strike forward. Talking about Moses Simon, and of course they have Mahmoud Trezeguet, who is doing well at Trabzonspor with the likes of Paulo Nuachu. Then Mohamed El Neni, that is not to mention the number of stars that they have. But I think we used to think that Mohamed Salah will still be as crucial as he has always been for the Pharaohs at the AFCON.
Femi, one thing about Egypt, whether Salah is crucial or not, as far as it's the AFCON, I don't think they need a Mohamed Salah to any AFCON
to be in the mood.
AFCON, you find the Pharaohs, but Salah or no Salah, even before Salah, they've been doing it. So and they've played in two finals. Unfortunately, they've not been able to with him in being in the team. So for me, they have the history when it comes to the AFCON. When they did it, when they won a treble, 2006, 2008, and 2010. So the history is there. Salah, whether Salah is there or not, any edition, you see the Pharaohs. Once they go beyond the quarterfinal, Femi, you know that it's going to take a very good time to stop. Yes, it's like the last edition. They lost to the Super Eagles in the first game, but they still went all the way. They did like what Argentina did in Italian 90s. Lost the first game, went all the way, but for they now lost to a very good Senegalese side, so they have the history. And the good thing now is they have a couple of players who they can bank on so that all their attention will not just focus on Salah, So they have players who are very experienced. And they have players too who play on the continent, so they know their way around the continent. Anywhere you take them.
Okay.
Playing for Al Ahly and Zamalek. So for me, it's for me, I don't see Salah as the main issue here. Whether Salah or no Salah, Egypt can win any AFCON they take part in.
Kyle, Egypt, they found a way of blending players who plays for Zamalek, for Pyramid, for Al Ahly. They found a way of blending them with their few foreign stars. What is so special about the Pharaohs of Egypt?
The fact that they have a football philosophy, the fact that they have a football culture, the fact that they have tradition, the fact that even the players who have gone abroad have their roots in the Egyptian league. All of them, they developed in Egypt before going abroad. So it's easy for them to come back and just fit into the system. The difference between Egypt and probably the rest of Africa, especially West Africa, is the fact that in Egypt, there's a system. It is players who come in to fit into it. In Nigeria or Ghana, for example, they are players. It is the system that runs around looking for the players. So that's the difference. So, that's the difference.
What an analogy.
Yeah, for me, players come and go. The system will remain. So where you have a system, it's easy for you to win games, to win tournaments. It's easy for you to win games and win tournaments where you have a system in place. But where you have players and you don't have a system, it's always difficult because it is the football philosophy, the football culture that will triumph at the end of the day. And that's what they have that others do not.
Okay. James, 7-time winners, they still seem not to be satisfied. And they went as far as going to, I think, Portugal to bring Rui Vitória, who earns $200,000 every month. Kind always say that good coaches are not cheap. Even though Rui Vitória, I almost say repetition, Rui Vitória is not popular. He doesn't have history in African football. You might not know him, but I'm sure the Egyptian FA must have seen some qualities in him that they think that they can add to the Pharaohs and maybe win their 8th title for them in Cote d'Ivoire. Would you say that is some intention for them to have gone as far as paying a coach $200,000 every month, just for the AFCON?
One thing about to paying coach, money is not the problem. Unlike our own case here, we always have paying coaches. Money is never their problem. Their own is just identify the coach, and then once they know that the coach is going to add something to the team, I mean, they'll go for
the last time it was the Portuguese coach Carlos Queiroz.
Carlos, yes. And
so they have they have good taste for good coaches.
Yes, yeah, that's the country that they don't joke with their football, So especially when it comes to the AFCON, they're ready to do anything. They don't get tired of winning it. Just like Al Ahly, they don't get tired of winning the CAF Champions League. To me, I don't see the difference between Al Ahly and Egypt. It's almost like the same mindset. Once you are not performing, you are gone. The money is there. Money is not an issue. Just come, have a good CV, and once they feel that you can do a good job on the team, you are good to go. So for me, the coach fine is not that popular, but I believe if he comes, you know that he's going to meet a well laid out structure. He's not left for now putting they always do when it comes to the AFCON. They hardly go upstage, they hardly go out in the quarterfinals. For me, it's as if they own the AFCON. So I'm expecting something big from the Egyptian. That's why the fact that last edition they were not that fantastic. They still went all the way to the final. Who say they for me, they're one of the favorites to win this AFCON. So if they do, it's not going to be a surprise.
Of course, and they're always not afraid to fire their managers when they do not live up to maybe the benchmark that has been set for them. Akayode, as a roundup, let's look at the Pharaohs. Would you say they have a point to prove in Cote d'Ivoire? Minding the fact that they've not won it since 13 years now. For 13 years, the last time they won it was in 2010. They have not won it since then. So, would you say they actually have a point to prove in Cote d'Ivoire?
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is like the longest they've stayed without winning it. I think, between 1988 and 1986 and 1998, that's like 12 years. This is 13 years now that they've not won. So this, for me, is like the longest they've stayed without winning the AFCON. And it's something that they see as an aberration, something they want to correct as quickly as possible. And like James said, and I agree with him, they are one of the favorites going into this tournament. So I think they will be within touching distance of it by the time we get to the closing stages of the competition.
Okay, James, finally, as a roundup, do you think they're among the favorites? I already know your answer.
They're among the favorites. They're almost always like the first three for me. Always the first three in any AFCON of their pedigree. So for me, that's just it.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Of course, the best place to leave it today because of time. Of course, our daily countdown will continue tomorrow. James and Akayode, we appreciate you so much. Thank you for your thoughts today.
Thank you very much, Femi. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, Femi.
Okay, so to our fans around the world, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you for, of course, we see the number of subscription, but please, we want you to subscribe more to the channel. Please tell someone to subscribe, because even during the AFCON, of course, we will be bringing you, news from the camp of the teams, and of course, as come from the Confederation of African Football, because you might not know the rules of the competition might change. So please subscribe so that you will not miss a thing regarding the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. We'll see you tomorrow when it will be officially 19 days to the kickoff of that competition. I remain Ashalola FM. Bye.